A Guide to Peru's National Soccer Stadiums. Estadio Nacional Peru, Lima. The Estadio Nacional Peru, also known as Estadio Nacional de Lima Capacidad, is Peru's national and principal stadium, home to the Peruvian football team and many other Peruvian sporting federations. The stadium itself was commissioned in 1951 to replace the dated but historically rich Stadium Nacional, Estadio Guadalupe, which has previously been the country's principal stadium following its opening in 1897. Following numerous renovations and attempts to modernize the Estadio Guadalupe, the stadium who demolished it to make way for the new modernized Estadio Nacional for the upcoming 1953 South American Championships. The 53,000-seater stadium was created fully from concrete, housing 3-tier stands, luxury boxes, and elevators, making it suitable for the ever-growing crowds for the football matches. The stadium was opened on the 27th of October 1957, and a year later the stadium ended up hosting 3 of the 6 South American Championship games, a tournament that was won by Paraguay after they stole the victory over Brazil in the final. In 1964, disaster struck in Lima, Peru, where the nation's most infamous sporting event occurred. The Lima Stadium disaster unraveled during a qualifying match for the Tokyo Olympic Games between the Rojiblancos and Argentina, when a late Incan equalizer was ruled out by the referee, led to riots and mass pitch invasions. As an attempt to quash the protest, the local police closed the exits and used tear gas along with brutal force to quell the chaos. Ultimately, the incident resulted in 300 people losing their lives, with a further 4,000 subject to serious injuries. The Lima Stadium disaster resulted in protest riots, forcing the president to put Peru in a state of emergency for a month. As a result of the chaos, the capacity of the stadium was also reduced to 40,000. Estadio Nacional de Lima events have been commonplace, with many tournaments being hosted at the stadium. The first of which were the consecutive South American Championships in 1953, where Peru failed to qualify for the knockout rounds, and in 1957, where the Incas finished in 4th place. Many Copa Libertadores finals have also been hosted in the stadium, with the Uruguayan team Nacional beat Argentina's Estudiantes in 2-0 in Lima, Peru. The following year, native club Universitario de Deportes drew 0-0 with Argentina's Independiente in the same tournaments in the first leg of the final. 2 decades later, another native team, Sporting Cristal, reached the 1997 Copa Libertadores finals to play Brazilians Cruzeiro in a clash which allowed the Nacional to host one of the legs of the final for a 3rd time. In 2004, Peru was chosen to host the upcoming Copa America. In order to comply with CONMEBOL stadium standards, the Estadio Nacional required renovations which were funded by a $5 million government loan. Again, in 2010, the stadium was subject to further improvements in a hope to win a bid for the 2015 Pan American Games. These renovations added 703 new car park spaces, a new tower that contained a panoramic gourmet restaurant and structural work. Unfortunately, the bid failed after being awarded to Toronto. Monumental Stadium, Lima, Peru. The Monumental Stadium, also known as U Stadium, is home to a Peruvian club Universitario de Deportes and was opened in the year 2000 to replace the old stadium Estadio Teodoro Lolo Fernández. While the Estadio Nacional is the principal stadium of Peru, it is the Estadio Monumental, which is the largest multi-purpose stadium in the country and the largest in the whole of South America, holding an incredible 80,093 capacity, with 59,177 seated across the 4 stands, and the remainder of the crowd situated in luxury boxes. The stadium was built in accordance with FIFA's Manual of Technical Specification for World Cup finals, designed by companies Progreso Internacional and Gremco. The stadium has a unique design whereby the lower tiers of the stands are housed under 6 floors of luxury boxes known as palcos. There are 1,251 palco suites situated across the 6 floors that house a capacity 20,916, with each of the suite owners having a private parking lot. The north and south stand tiers of the stadium are standing terraces, with the east and west stand tiers are all seating, so the stadium offers a wide range of viewing experience, providing varying options to suit the needs and wants of particular match-going fans. If you'd like to read about some more of the stadiums in Peru and finish reading about the one I was, click the link in the description for the full article at PERU'S.com.